Cell structure and microorganisms. My dear students, every substance in this universe is made up of minute particles. We call such a minute particle as an atom. The living organisms on this earth are also formed of such minute components. These components are called cells. The cells are formed from the atoms of some basic elements and gases only. The cell is a structural and functional unit of all the living organisms. The cellular organization is the primary characteristic of all living organisms. Take a piece or segment of an onion and carefully separate the thin skin from its concave surface with the help of forceps. Place the membrane on a glass slide of the microscope and put a drop of water on it. Take care that the membrane does not get folded while placing on the slide. Put a drop of dilute solution of iodine or eosine over it. Don't forget to put a cover slip over the onion skin. Observe it under the 10x objective of the compound microscope. Cell size. There is great variation in shapes of cells. Their shapes are mainly related to their function. Observe the cells of different shapes shown below. Amoeba. This is a unicellular creature. Spirogyra. This is a plant cell. This is a fat cell. These are the red blood cells. These are the surface cells. These are the muscle cells. These are the bone cells. These are the nerve cells, means neurons. These are the sperms. Cells are of many different shapes. For example, circular, rod-shaped, columnar, spiral, oval, rectangular, etc. Each cell contains various components for carrying out the life processes of the living organism. These components are called organelles. These organelles are studied in detail with the help of the electron microscope, which can magnify images up to 2 billion times their actual size. There are two main types of cells, animal cells and plant cells. These cells consist of various types of membrane-bound cell organelles. Plant cells have a definite shape due to the presence of the cell wall around them. That is why they get a particular shape. Besides, unlike animal cells, plant cells contain single large vacuole. All these cells are known as eukaryotic cells. Every cell is an independent unit by itself. The functions like nutrition, respiration, growth, and reproduction take place in every cell. These functions are required for the survival of the cells. The plant cell has four main parts. The cell wall. This is the outermost covering of the cell. This is formed of cellular. This is present only in the plant cell, not in the animal cell. Cell membrane. This is also called plasma membrane. This is the outermost covering of the animal cells. This is just inside the cell wall. This is a kind of thin covering. This is extremely delicate and flexible. Cytoplasm. This is the liquid part in the cell. This is beneath the cell membrane. Cell organelles. The cell organelles are scattered in cytoplasm. These mainly include the nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, lysosomes, mitochondria, vacuoles. Plastids are observed only in plant cells. The green plastids or the chloroplasts absorb light. The vacuole is bigger and probably single. The vacuole occupies the central position and pushes the cytoplasm towards cell membrane. The vacuole helps to throw out waste products of the cell. The animal cell. Cell membrane. This is the outermost part of the animal cell. Cytoplasm. This is the liquid part in the cell. This is beneath the cell membrane. This is scattered in all directions. Cell organelles. The cell organelles are scattered in cytoplasm. These mainly include the nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, lysosomes, vacuoles, mitochondria, and some small sized vacuoles. There are no plastids in the animal cells. Therefore, animal cells cannot produce food from the sunlight.